time to start the show. And I'm going to get started right after this.
Damn. Good afternoon, everybody. Here I am cussing like right off the bat. What's new? So from Florida, we got that Florida man. You know, you hear about him all the time. Levi, what's up, buddy?
Welcome to the great Florida Games. Let the games begin.
From Daly City, Bay Area, we got John J. What's cracking, buddy?
Yo.
From the city that's named after him, we got David Corona.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
The receiver of Warriors and FS Giants gear.
It's gone.
Then,
It's gone.
Yeah, I know. You melded it on already. I saw that. So, Tommy, somewhere in California. What's cracking, buddy?
Hey, assholes.
Yeah, from back east, this is literally in order as showing up, just so y'all know. And back east, we got Spongy. Of course, you can never forget about the man with the plan, Kenny Pickens.
Oi.
Yeah, what's up, Kenny?
What's up?
So, like
What's
I
up,
was
Levi?
saying, the topic for tonight, like specifically, let's talk about Walter Nolan. There's this rumor going around saying, like he's got character issues, this. He's been pulled off of people's boards. He's falling down in the draft already. So who actually started this rumor? Anybody? Does anybody know?
I think it was a reporter.
You see, that's exactly it, Spongy.
It was a reporter at the combine.
I'm honestly convinced that these type of rumors are started by teams that are drafted in the bottom of the first round. I want to make an attempt to have their player fall all the way down to them.
We would never do something like that. Never.
It sounds very Philadelphia.
Hey, Kenny, you got that good cushion alcohol.
No, I quit actually, bro.
You serious?
Kenny has no bad
Honestly, what do you guys think of that? You know,
Getting old, bro. Getting old.
I think it's also. I
don't think he did.
You're a fucking quitter, man. Yeah.
I've heard nothing
necessarily.
I read it multiple places. He's had issues since high school. He had issues at UN. He had issues with the Rebels, and he had issues with the team that he was with before that, Texas A&M, I think it was. Is that right?
So what you're saying is less Jalen Carter, more Indominus too.
I mean, it may not even be. It just may be that he's like difficult to work with. Doesn't mean he's a bad person. Maybe he just doesn't like listen to what people say all the time. Something like that. It could be that simple, you know, and it could stay with you forever.
Simple.
You know, I would say at least his is a rumor, unlike Tetro, who said lately that he doesn't really like to watch film or watch film on his own.
Cam Ward, same thing.
That's not good.
Cam Ward actually,
Niners
I
saw that right after. I think that.
To be fair, but to be fair, the right defensive coordinator can probably fix that. I mean, if
that's a personal self-motivation issue.
Yeah, exactly.
It is, but
he said because he says he still watches it with the wide receiver room, so he's still watching some tape. But that's so while his talent and his tape and all this is going to show, it probably doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's one of those ones when you're going through the fine details of trying to get the psych profile on this young man. And does he want to be legendary, like Hall of Fame, or is he content with where he's at in a sense? And like, I think that's what the teams are looking at a little bit.
Nolan said he wanted to, be like Aaron Donald in the NFL. So mold his game around that.
So with Walter Nolan, see the thing with him, I think it's a lot. He was coming out of high school. He was the number 3 recruit in the nation. A lot of this is depending on the website. I think he might have even been first on a couple of websites. But like when he has that much high school prodigies or whatever you want to call them, they always tend to have big attitudes whenever, college, and a lot of them get humbled at some point. So we just gotta wait. If he
kind of get it together.
If he does fall, I know a lot of defensive coordinators have had to deal with people like this, and a lot of coaches have had to deal with people like this.
People like this.
It just reminds me of Indomitian too, because like that, the same type of story came out about Indomitian.
What do you mean, you people?
But I've seen on a lot of the draft websites, he has his draft stock has fallen, and a lot of the times he's fallen to the Eagles. So I wouldn't mind if the Eagles started this rumor themselves.
Yeah, I agree with David.
That's
It's
what
more
I'm
than likely
saying.
a team trying to get his draft stock.
That's what I'm saying. That's very Philadelphia.
I hope
This
he
whole
does.
thing.
There has been a lot of teams that compared his talent to Jalen Carter, so a lot of teams are very intrigued.
Off to Philly you go.
Greg Cosell says he's the best DT in the draft, and he's loved.
It's going to be Mikel Williams, another Georgia Bulldog going over there to Philly.
Jalen Walker.
He had injury issues, and that's why his draft stock is so up and down.
Well, they like their Georgia players.
In fact, we know who let the dogs out.
Okay, so I didn't see something up.
Sprinkles.
Well,
Sprinkle me, man.
Rick,
Sprinkle me, man.
Hope, Daniel Berry, a lot of people.
Corona, you don't know nothing about that Bay Area rap.
Who's up in here? When I get dressed, of course I'll be on, but y'all don't want to see. Well, maybe you do want to see this. I don't know, but
save that for the
I'm
only.
assuming y'all don't want to see this.
Subscribe to David McNiners OnlyFans channel.
You sure you don't want to see this?
You can watch him.
Report came out.
Bebop, what's cracking, buddy?
What's up, Bebop? What's up, Bebop?
What's cracking?
B-Slop.
We got occasionally do a Jackbox stream, just occasionally, not all the time, but just occasionally.
Yeah, let her McNiner let her know Monday will be there.
Living
Jake Brindle.
Now this is hilarious.
Like I said, sorry, Jake. I got 5 centers in mind that are definitely.
Hold on, is that CG's burner account?
Maybe.
It might be.
Remember, he
No,
loves
it's obviously Jake
Rick
Brindle.
Diaz. What's up? What's up, buddy? How's it going in Chicago?
So this report came out earlier, and I'm honestly not shocked, but yet again. So a lot of hate has been coming with this. Howie Roseman came out and said earlier, he said he won't even scout players who've been convicted of domestic violence against women. His quote was,
That's the entire Chiefs team.
His quote was, His quote was, I won't even watch them. I don't even want to talk. I can't go. He did it 10 years ago and learned from it. It just doesn't work for us. But the comments were like, oh, vehicular manslaughter is fine.
So you're saying they'll never sign Joe Mixon?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no.
Come on, it's paying fucking prop, but don't preach.
A lot of people forgot about that, except for the Bengals when they drafted him.
To be fair, that would be signing him, not drafting him, signing him.
So,
hey, Corona, we swept your daddy today. The Houston assholes that beat you in the World Series, I think.
Listen, you guys beat all
so
of
they're kind of your daddy.
You beat all the buddies.
Well, we swept them for you, just to do you a favor.
Fuck the Astros.
Go Giants.
The Houston assholes. That's what they are.
So
Get ready for
Corona,
those LA Lakers to beat you guys tomorrow.
so Corona,
Levi.
Should we get Jimmy Buckets is gonna
so Corona.
Oh,
make
no.
Lucas Santos go retire.
Why did you
Hell
tell
no.
Joe Stevens? Corona, why did you tell Joe Stevens to give you your real team, the Giants and Warriors?
I can't
Oh,
believe
no.
he did that. That's so funny, man.
I think John Jay set that up.
I did not set
He
this
probably
up.
did.
I did not set
He
this
probably
up.
did there, Mr.
No, I
J.
didn't. No, I did not.
No,
I was
just
wondering
kidding,
why
John
everybody
Jay.
wanted John, you have to be there. You have to be there.
I know you set that shit up.
I didn't set that stuff up, dude. I was trying to.
You set it up, dude. I know it. No, I'm just
It
kidding.
wasn't
I'm trying to
me.
figure out a way to print. PFF released.
I sent it to
official
Don
draft
today.
guide today.
Whatever.
That was-
607
Dawn's gonna be very happy. A very happy woman.
Man, I priced
No.
a 3-ring binder at Office Max would cost $140, double sided. No,
Kenny's not talking. That's a first. He must be in the bathroom or something.
he's dealing
Well,
with the meow meow.
I
Corona-
Kenny,
meant to say it before I say
Oh,
it.
there he is.
Hey, Corona. At least your team and my team can say we're better than Philly.
Kenny, speaking of
Oh, we got
masturbating,
the- we
dude,
got the
shout
Phillies
out
coming up.
John Holmes. Freaking Val Kilmer played him in that movie
Bundy, you ready to
Wonderland.
get sweet?
I love that movie. John Holmes, baby, shout out.
Damn it.
By the way, congratulations to the 49ers. I'm sure y'all saw the news today, but y'all are some new record holders now.
Nah,
Oh
what
my
happened?
God, they finally did something good.
Oh wow!
So the NFL at the meetings agreed to add the All-American Football Conference records, which existed from 1946 to 1949. This gives the old Cleveland Browns or old Baltimore Ravens a bunch of their wins and such. But one of the things that came along with it was the 1948 Niners now have the single season rushing record with 3,663 yards, of course, eclipsing my 2019 Ravens. And
damn.
So yeah, now officially the Niners are the holders of the rushing record in the NFL.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I want to ask you guys a question real quick, and all of you guys can answer it. What are your thoughts? Okay, I know this was proposed at the meetings. The
government.
The
I know Spongy's gonna. I know you're gonna bring that up, Spongy.
You're proposing to who?
Okay, hold on.
You're too young to get
David,
married.
I got it, David. I got it.
You're too young to get married, son.
Go ahead, Spongy.
Go to college first, Spongy.
The Packers proposed a ban for the tush push due to safety reasons.
It's not gonna go through.
They tabled it for later discussion.
They tabled it. Well,
I know, but I'm just saying it's not gonna go through. I'm just telling you right now.
Hey, did you guys
'Cause
hear
I
about
am
that?
God.
I think you're looking for their opinions on it, Sponge.
Did you guys hear about that rule about the overtime? Both teams will get the ball in the regular season. They're gonna do it.
Kyle Shanahan
Yep.
better not mess that up.
And of course, in 2025, the chain gang will officially be the secondary
Wow.
measurement. We will officially have
We try not to, Spongy.
replay basically.
Wow,
and
Sponge.
Digital. Did
Wow,
they get the
Sponge.
first down or not?
That's
But,
right. They're
Sponge,
going to have like the
anyone that
hawk
tries to
camera,
ban
right?
push is just scared.
Well, see, they said for safety reasons. Realize how I think it was Jeffrey Lurie who said this in a presser yesterday. He said, quarterbacks, this play is safer than a regular quarterback sneak.
Yeah, but then you can't do it on defense. You can't do it on offense. That's what it
QB
comes down
sneak
to.
has been in the game forever.
It's a rugby play.
Other
QB
teams
sneak.
tried to do it and failed to get the first downs this year. Buffalo Bills.
It's a rugby play designed to get yards. It's almost
Rams got
physically
cooked by
impossible
it.
to stop. It's boring.
The guys of it being about safety. Let me put it to you like this: a lot of y'all play Madden. I'm going to give it to you in the most relatable argument in that sense. When you play online, even if you make a big stop on like 3rd and 1, they're going for it. They're going for it every single time, and 90% of the time, any good Madden player can get a yard. So it's like infuriating because it truly makes it hard to get off the field.
You're on your period? What?
That too.
Sorry.
We got David
I'm in a
McNiners.
goofy ass mood tonight.
Well,
But when am I not?
So look, yes, Josh Allen did try it, but he ain't got that ass like Jalen Hurst does. So that guy's got nothing to grab.
It's not really his ass, it's his legs too. Motherfucker can squat 600 or some shit.
Squat. Get in the weight room, son.
I think it helps when both
yeah.
of your running backs. I think it helps when both of your running
Like
backs are
day-to-day.
technically known for their quads.
Yeah.
What
They
they
got
get
to
quad?
put up
What they
crazy
get quad espressos? What?
So
I didn't know
will-
espresso helps, dear.
I would like to.
I mean, caffeine. Yeah, most pre-workouts are just a bunch of caffeine anyway.
I would like to talk about this tush push. I don't know why Philly fans call it that, but you got to ask them.
Because they're all in the closet.
No. We call it the brotherly shove, John Jay. But
That's not what
That's
that's
true.
not what your boy YTC tells me. It's
The brotherly tug.
the proper.
Oh my God,
Kenny. The proper.
You are bad.
The point is, it's a quarterback sneak. The Eagles basically and to give them credit, which is kind of hard to do, they figured out a system that works
Kinda hard
pretty
to do.
well.
Oh.
And so it's a quarterback sneak, but it's like a more like unstoppable quarterback sneak.
It's a QB sneak with a good O line.
Always.
You know what it is?
Rugby
Fullback
play.
guy.
You know what it is? It's a reverse tug. It's a reverse tug of war, where you're.
A no
Where you
huddle
grab a
fullback
hold
I'd
of,
imagine will always
oh.
guarantee you 3 yards.
Wasn't it Jordan Mailata who started that shit? He's a rugby player.
Dude,
Boys, they do that shit in rugby big time.
So here
my
we are,
Lada's a
folks.
freaking maniac. He's he looks like a gladiator.
I was
He's
gonna say,
huge.
folks, like here's an update on the journey to 200. I was at 198 a couple days ago. Now I'm at 196.
That's one of Steve-O's 20 accounts. That's why.
That's dirty.
Oh wow.
I figured a fun talking point might be we got Lance Zierlein's newest mock draft on NFL.com, and it's pretty interesting.
I mean,
Definitely.
Levi, I think a good talking point would be Desmond Watson running a 5.840.
Yo, Shador's going to the Browns. This guy is
Fourth
crazy.
rounder.
NFL doesn't know anything.
Well, have you seen this mock draft? Because he does go to the Browns, but it has. I won't spoil it. So Cam Ward, number 1.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
I
think
know.
anyone's gonna argue there. I know Kenny, like Kenny's saying, he's not happy with Abdul Carter, number 2 overall. But how do y'all
I love
feel
that
about
for Abdul.
Travis Hunter to the Giants.
I mean, I'm not happy about it because if you're the Browns and you don't take Travis Hunter, then you just missed out on the best player in this draft.
Yeah. And Travis Hunter to New York with prime time, like real prime times, I think it'd be fun for him. He might get along with Malik Neighbors down there. Number 4, the Patriots take Will Campbell off the board, looking for a franchise tackle. I think
That's
this mock
Armand
draft
Member.
has Kevin Banks falling hard. Again, I don't think anyone's going to argue too much with the top picks. Mason Graham going to the Jaguars. I feel like Trent
The
Balk's down
Mason
there.
Graham
Y'all
at
follow-
5 to the Jaguars. I mean,
Yeah, I saw that one.
yeah.
Yeah, it fits what they do down there in a sense. But this is where it started getting
I
interesting.
don't like that next pick.
Ooh, Jalen Walker coming off the board at number 6 to the Raiders.
Well, Jalen Walker, top 5 player.
Oh wait, I saw one that I thought they were going GNT in that one. I guess I'm talking about a different one.
That would definitely be like a Raider type of move. Like they've got so many holes and there's so many good players, but I don't know. Will it be a little bit of a reach at 6?
I think it's the right move. And I don't think that's right. He's one of the best players in this class.
Jets take Armand Membo, Missouri. I mean, I feel like everyone's probably going top.
Jalen Walker.
I saw one where they're taking Tyler Warren Jets. I'm like,
Which I could
that's it.
totally see that. Like,
Oh shit, Steven.
this is where it really like Mikel Williams, the edge from Georgia. going to number 8 to Carolina, and then
I could see
Jihad
that.
Campbell, the linebacker from Bama, going to the Saints at 9.
Yo, Jihad Campbell just tore his labrum at the combine. That's a shoulder injury, the most injury that gets re-injured in the NFL besides the ankle. And he's a tackler. Knock yourself out.
I still love him. I mean, this, like I said, this is where it's starting to get pretty crazy. Like Ashton Genty to the Bears. I feel like that's a total Ben Johnson style.
That is a total Ben Johnson.
You know, he got Gibbs up there in Detroit previously. Kelvin Banks Jr. to the Niners. Happy with that pick?
I'm happy with it, but I know anyone else is.
I am happy.
Kenny, I don't hate it, buddy.
He's the only true tackle in the draft.
Oh, he's a tackle?
Yeah,
well, he's a left tackle. He's a left tackle. So
yeah, he'll go to right tackle. Yeah, he'll replace Trent.
A better tackle than Will Campbell, who went number 4 overall.
No, Will Campbell's got Tyrannosaurus Rex arms.
I mean, look, whether Banks goes to right tackle or he goes to left guard, I think we're in good shape, man.
You know, I did my hand measurements the other day just for like having fun, and
dude, with Jared, with that Lamb's O line, but I don't. Is Banks a day 1 starter though? I mean, at guard he is.
Look, hold on, everyone. This is where the whole talk of Colton McKivitz moving into guard comes into play.
Another thing.
The guy's biggest problem. He's actually serviceable. His biggest problem is speed rushers. You put him on the inside at guard, he's not going to have to deal with that as much as he does at tackle.
Yeah.
So
plug and play Barry Banks at right tackle.
And the future left tackle after Trent retires.
Exactly.
Banks is comfy there. He's great at right tackle. I love it.
Yeah, he's not going to have a problem probably doing either side. Matthew Golden, wide receiver.
You know what? They'll probably put him at left fucking guard, dude.
Dallas.
I know them.
Yo, whoever did this, that's great. Golden is awesome, but isn't like Tet really a number 2 that you can put into the slot? Because he's a hands guy, a possession guy, a contested catch guy, and he's not super fast. I feel like he's a good guy for that. But
a lot of people are scared of that now. And a lot of people said if Golden, like they said at the combine, if he measured 5'11", like that's basically 6 foot. You're off by an inch, but like, you know, everyone.
Look at Damien's comment.
If he was 2 inches taller, there wouldn't be much about him being like the number 1 wide receiver in this class.
Oh shit!
Because he's got to do it all skill sets.
Yeah, someone who's violent.
Jason Voorhees.
Kenneth Grant going 13 to Miami. I mean,
what? No, man, that's a reach.
Banks would have gone to Miami if we didn't take him.
Yeah, absolutely. But they've had a hard time keeping their defensive line and tackles healthy. I think Campbell, of course, left there to go to Arizona. So they do have a little bit of need on that inside. Don't know if Seiler and who's the other guy? They cut the other guy.
Tyler Warren to the Colts.
Hey, YTC.
Kenneth Grant. Dang it. That's like one of the. Okay, keep going.
That would be a good one. Will Johnson to the Falcons. Solid.
Tommy, your friend is in the chat.
Tyler Booker to the Cardinals.
Who?
Dry TC.
Dry TC, my boy.
That's messed up. I love YTC, bro. I'm sorry, YTC.
No, I love YTC's good shit.
So Mike Green to the Bengals, Tyler Booker, the best guard in the
We
draft.
just troll each other a little bit.
Yeah, Tyler Booker, money pick.
I'm still not.
I don't understand the dry TC.
But isn't he an Ohio?
I don't know. That's all I can think of.
Tyler Booker, Ohio State. Oh, he's out.
That would be wild.
Why wouldn't the Cardinals take
Chad? It's our favorite freaking Browns fan.
I guess.
Chad, how about them Browns?
Damn. Go to the Cardinals.
He's gonna hate that.
I know.
All right, so let's talk about this for a second. The Seahawks get McMillan. Now, they did let go of Lockett. They traded Metcalf. They have Smith and Jigba, but they need someone else.
They also have Cooper Kupp and Jake Bobo.
Like I said, they have Smith and Jigba, but they need someone else.
Well,
I
look,
mean, if they just, instead of running tight ends, they just run 4 wide receiver sets using Tetra as like basically the big tight end. I mean, shit.
the Cardinals took a wide receiver from Ohio State last year, didn't they?
Yes, sir. Marvin.
Couldn't they go Emeka Egbuka this time too? I feel like
Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, protecting
Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
I feel like they could go with
Protecting
Mars.
Kyler Murray. Well, they should have waited and drafted Will Lampkin so
Oh,
they could actually see
hold
over
on.
him.
They have MVS too? I like that.
Exactly.
Barbie Hands has a ring.
I love that.
That's why I was like, actually, it's not a terrible, like, they can
Hell no.
spread that ball out in a sense.
Bro,
They
we
can
ain't
have
going to be
great
able to
running backs.
guard that team. I'm sorry, Niners, but you don't have enough defense to cover Scantling, Cooper, Kupp, and Njigba. And if they take another wide receiver, who the F are the Niners going to have?
remember if they
4
signed a
cornerbacks?
free
Get
agent
real.
tackle, but their right side of their offensive line was in shambles. But there's no one on the board right now to fix that, like for this pick at 18. So I kind of understand, like, taking McMillan.
Sure, if he falls to 18 and you don't take him, I think you're silly.
I'm telling you, a lot of people are a little scared about some things about him.
Some people think Tet's falling to the Bills.
Separation, the film stuff, like Shamar to the Bucks. I mean, I feel like that pick.
Ooh, they say unpolished. That's a great way to say he only got 5.5 sacks a season in college.
Damn. Ooh, I love that pick. Hampton is a G. I love Hampton.
I mean, his stats show up all across the board.
Wow, great pick.
I feel like you could find a running back in this draft for a later pick that has very similar values.
Well,
but I totally get it. They need a running back. And
I don't think Hampton is in Genty's category. Like, he's in a category by himself, Genty. But I also think Omarion is in a category.
You know what's funny?
Before you move on to the next running back.
With Peyton being there, right? You know who you could honestly make probably a really good argument comparison-wise for Hampton is, oh my gosh, I just had his name. The running back down there in New Orleans right now.
The Cuban guy, Platano Bonito?
No, the guy that punched his girlfriend or whatever in Vegas.
I'm Cuban, B.
I'm Cuban,
I feel like Omarion Hampton and Alvin Kamara, you could argue, kind of have similar like styles in a sense. They're both pretty good pass catchers, like shiftiness with power.
This is the way it's all gonna work. I'm gonna take your little Cuban friend and I'm gonna kill him.
So this thing has the Rams trading up and getting a corner.
Mexican.
That's a damn good corner too.
Yo,
oh yeah, Mexican. Yeah, you're right.
That's a problem.
Ja'Day Barron. He's not
a Cuban B. Yes, Cuban B.
Loveland, a tight end from Michigan, going to Norfolk.
And that's a great pick. Great pick by the Chargers, in my
opinion. Pick.
Kenny, take off your shirt. But Samson, I barely know you.
Junior to Green Bay.
Samson, Mama Bell.
They have to replace that often injured CB1.
Samson,
wow. They took an often injured CB1 for an often injured CB.
Oh my
Here's
God.
what I'm Kenny.
Chevelle's hurt.
The Vikings with and Browns.
Oh, see, I see the pick now. I see what they did.
At the back end of round 1, I picked 24 to take Shedeur Sanders.
Listen, when Myles Garrett was at his interview and at his presser, and he was smiling from ear to ear because they knew what quarterback they were taking, I think he thinks it's Shedeur. And who's the guy that used Musgrave is now in Cleveland, and he was on Dion. He was on the Niners with Dion when they won Super.
Derek Harmon, Donovan Jackson, huh?
Derek Harmon. I think they're going Dart or Milrow.
No, the Texans, Donovan Jackson, they don't really have much on the O-line. That guy can play all over it. So, but he's still only one player.
John Chapman loves Derek Harmon. It seems like he has a good run grade, but they say he's bad against a run. But I'm like, how?
I've been seeing Simmons going to Texas for like 2 months.
We've been projecting this in our mock drafts.
I picked that too. Yeah, me too.
For like
wait, Simmons
weeks now.
The tackle?
Yeah.
Shit, who's gonna take a chance with him?
But I could also really see the Ravens.
He's just injured.
He's a torn patella, right? Torn patella.
I really feel like they want to pair.
So I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, me
either. Okay. I got to read this Lions pick because they have 2 starting offensive tackles. Why would they pick one?
there's no way.
Because
They're going defense.
Smart.
I think, like they said, they're projecting him to move inside. Kevin Zeitler was their starting guard, of course, the former Raven, but he moved on to Tennessee, I think. So they do have a little bit of a hole at right guard.
I mean, I know it's not something the Niners believe in, but I actually believe in having a lot of good offensive linemen.
You need 6 starters minimum.
Yeah, I feel that.
Trey Amos, corner, the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, I could totally.
He could be the best corner in this draft.
That's not bad.
Shit.
Ezra Raku, I don't see that.
Miss Juszczyk isn't here tonight, huh?
I could possibly see him as a Raven as well. They really like those Boston.
This is Samson Smarty Pants.
Let me look, because right now I got everything big screen. She could be backstage.
Why would I wear
Oh, there goes Jackson Dart.
I had sex with my mama.
Out of the first round.
Whoa.
Saints come up and get Jackson Dart.
Chad Schrader, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Chad?
You okay with that big sponge?
Damien says if Dallas loses Ren Prescott to the
Dakota Rain,
he will be sad.
Wait, so we would get 30. What
Dakota Rain.
You would get
Dakota Rain.
40.
Oh,
It
jeez.
looks like, and then I'm
Chad.
what that would entail wise.
I don't like it for the Eagles. I don't like Jackson.
What are you talking about, John Jay?
It says John Jay. I heard a rumor that Tommy is now an SF Giants.
No, Tommy's a Dodger fan now.
Damn.
Shit.
And
The Frogers?
Yeah.
Why would? Okay, I'll be a Dodgers fan for fucking. I'll be it for Halloween. Dress me up like a fucking Smurf.
I'll dress you up all blue.
Ooh.
And
By the way, Sponge,
Ooh.
hypothetically, that trade would cost them probably their 3rd round pick, or potentially a 4th with later compensation. So like a 4th.
I still don't like it. I don't like trading back that far. I think 8 picks.
40 is pretty.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I'm not going.
That's what I'm saying. You could
Eagles
probably
trade
land
out of the first round, even though Walter Nolan is
if
still
the
on the board.
Yeah, that's horse
Giants-
pucky.
If the Giants want to trade up with us and we get 34, I'm fine with that.
That's horse pucky.
Nobody's trading with the
all
Eagles.
3 all those.
Damn. That's horse
I'm just
pucky.
saying.
Damn.
Hey, Kenny, you want to see my new lighter?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, let me go get it.
Okay.
I also heard a rumor that Spongy is denouncing his Eagles to become YTC's Giants brother.
Yeah.
Nope. I don't know where you heard that.
It's from a Bears fan.
Oh shit. Michelle, Chicago sports.
Well, where Spongy lives in New Jersey, he's definitely an Eagle fan.
But Joe?
Oh, it's almost time for another Crown and Coke.
Oh boy.
Damn.
Tommy, do you like my name, Platano Benito?
I can't see it.
Oh.
I have my cell phone's hella small.
Platano Bonito. I have a pretty banana.
Kenny.
Oh my god, dude.
Kenny, what did you just say?
Okay, so I did not select a team.
Interesting.
What's up, Corona? Oh, nice, dude.
San
Is it
Francisco,
torch?
yes.
Is it torch?
You got the butane torch.
Wow.
About to take a dab, my guy?
Yeah, he does.
I don't even know how to take it down.
Yeah, dude.
Look at that. Look at that.
Youngster.
If you don't know, when you take a dab of concentrate, you vaporize.
Hey, and I got this one, John Jay's favorite. I got this one, John Jay's favorite.
Yo.
I just ran the mock simulator without picking any teams. I said go.
You
Just
ran so far away.
See what it would do on its own. Okay?
Wow, Killer Bank.
This is John
So
Jay's
Abdul
favorite.
Carter to the Titans.
I still think the Raiders take a running back.
Now, honestly, I think if Shador Sanders does not get picked by one of the top 2 teams, the Giants have done so much drafting on him 2 years in a row. I honestly he's going to go at number 3. I mean, that's all right. Who be throwing stuff?
Dude, the Giants
That's me.
screw up by taking
Sorry, that was my guitar
So,
case.
you're good.
They have to take
You're good. But then, Travis Hunter, they got them taking. Will Johnson, 2 corners in a row to the Patriots. Oh, look, a mock draft where the Jags do not take Mason Grant.
Oh man,
John Jay's favorite.
A miracle.
Be right back.
No.
So there's Shador Sanders to the Raiders. No surprise.
Wow.
Campbell
That'd be
to the
interesting.
Jets.
Bro, Shador put up the same numbers as Cam Ward with no offensive line and no running back. Let's get serious, folks. He is a G.
Mikael Williams to the Saints.
I'm not gonna.
Pierce
You want to crown his ass? Then crown his ass. Then.
Oh, look at this! Look at this. It has Membao fall or Membu.
Oh, we'll take him if he falls.
If he fall into a
Membu, yes,
and
Membu.
Picking him, I have no problem with that.
Membu.
The freaking.
Sorry.
Okay, hold on a second.
Who is this Coos?
Graham? Where's Mason Graham at?
Will Johnson is way too risky for me, but whatever.
Where's Mason Graham at? Now, keep in mind, I've been
Will
saying
Johnson,
I honestly think Mason Graham's a little overrated because he had that guy next to him named Kenneth Grant that was helping him out.
And Ravel, I don't know about that big bro. He was in.
And look, this mock draft, he's not even picked yet.
Princely going early. Look at that. Look at Wyatt bumping up.
Yeah.
Those guys are not up there.
I wonder who the Cowgirls are going to draft.
Happen during the draft, guys, though.
Nolan next to Hendrickson over there. And who else do they have? They have Jenkins, too, that they drafted last year. That's pretty nasty.
Jackson Dart to the Seahawks. Look.
Ooh. Well, that's what I heard a long time ago. And Dart said it, I thought, at a press conference that he was thinking about, or he wanted to go to Seattle.
Mike Green to the freaking Buccaneers.
I could see that. Yeah.
Luther Burden the third to the Broncos. They do need wide receiver help.
I still think he's the best wide receiver that isn't Travis.
Ooh, look at the offensive tackle being picked by the Steelers. That guy has got like a second or third round grade.
He usually goes like 41.
Yeah, like mid-second.
Graham would get picked up if he's there.
You serious? You stop smoking?
Mason Graham right there to the Chargers at pick 22.
That Green Bay pick doesn't make sense because they.
Oh my God! Look, Ursay to the now. Look, Kenny, tackles. A lot of times, like remember last year, there were a lot of tackles taken, and there's players every year that that like most sites or scouting websites, whatever you're looking at, has them going. Oh, this guy's a mid third, early fourth. That's the grade on this guy. He gets taken in the like late first round. I mean, this stuff happens every draft. Every draft. You do not know what's going to happen. But, yeah, there's Ursay going to the Packers. Jedi Barron going to the Vikings. Wow,
I think they would go safety, but that's
look at who the Texans picked up instead of an offensive lineman.
Well, they feel bad about letting their running back go, maybe.
And then, look, Marcus Mbao to the LA Rams.
Okay.
So they're more or less replacing the guard that they shuttled off.
I mean, I feel like the drafts have like different ways to go, and this was a really.
Where's Levi? Is he back yet?
Zabel is not something they would definitely not take, but.
Well, this is what they have now. He's more like a guard because remember. Like, let's look at his arms real fast.
32 inches?
He's the best.
6'6", 312. So, that's
77 wingspan, 32 arms.
This is the best guard on the draft?
7 and 5/8 and 32-inch arms. He's a guard. 9.5-inch hands. His hands are as big as Brock Purdy's pretty much.
I love numbers.
That's crazy.
I mean, I like the vertical and the broad. He's got a explosiveness, right?
Is he the best guard in the whole draft?
He might be one of the most versatile, but not the best.
Oh,
you guys got him listed as a tackle, but he's I don't know. North Dakota State, that's a Division II school.
I say he's interior offensive line and swing tackle material.
It's not D2, it's technically D1, but it's FCS.
So there's Tet McMillan to the freaking Lions.
That would be crazy, bro.
I honestly think they go defense heavy this draft, though.
I think they need more DBs still now.
Look at the Ohio State edge going to the Washington Commanders.
Commanders.
I wish they'd just rename themselves already. That name is so disgusting.
Oh, they'll be the Redskins by the end of the year, baby.
So, Colston Loveland, the tight end, going to the Chiefs. Well, their tight end is old now.
Yeah, that could happen. I like their backup tight end, though.
Shamir Stewart, the guy that averages 1.5 sacks a season, went to the Eagles. Wow, the Browns are starting things
let
off
me go
right,
on
aren't
a
they?
rant real quick of how much I love that.
Chad, you love the Raiders.
Did you like the Chad? How was the Chad?
Oh damn.
Rooster. I like
Well,
Merlin.
I mean, all these defensive linemen and edges going.
Rooster. Which one was Rooster?
Hey, there's your boy, Zary Thomas. There, Kenny.
Yeah.
To the Jags.
Yeah, I like it.
Tyler Warren dropped all the way down here, and Colston Loveland got picked before him.
Well, because he's better.
Well, I mean, Tyler Warren, shoulder, and of course the foot problem. He didn't participate in his pro day because of shoulder injury.
All right, Levi, you ready? I'm
Tyler
going
Warren.
to show you the simulated pick for your first round. You ready?
Let's see it. Like, what did the Ravens get? Yeah, Grace of Bell. No.
Yeah, that's another way they can go. So it's not that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, interior.
I just don't see that happening because he's not if he was from a big school, he's from North Dakota State though.
When did the Ravens win the Super Bowl? When their defense was effing nasty. Take a safety.
Yeah,
Tyler Warren.
Tyler
Warren 700 yards after the catch, bro.
Like 9.
Love his pain.
700 yards after the catch.
Love his pain.
Oh, again.
9,000%. I wanted
Damon, you don't like the guy we overpaid? Like fucking what? Like $3 million for a fucking backup tight end? Is that right, or was it $5 million? Sorry.
I actually did my own mock draft the other day privately. Like
just one?
Oh my goodness. A corner. Now we did pick
I got no problem with Banks and Amos. Thank you.
Now I don't know. I mean, our defensive line is so depleted. Do you seriously think they're going to go corner here?
No way. Maybe shit.
Listen, there's a lot of D tackles in this thing, man.
I got a lot of love for Caleb.
There's not a lot of cornerbacks.
There were so many head scratchers. Like fuck. But then it all made sense.
Caleb Johnson, the running back to the Cowboys. Wow. Jalen Walker right there, buddy. He's a Colt.
Disrespectful as hell.
What round?
Look, there's
Second?
Jahad Campbell to the freaking Cardinals.
Oh, fuck that. If that happens, I'm going to kill somebody.
Braden Swinson and Mike Green? Stop it. The
Tyleek Williams is on the board and we take a corner. Yeah.
Right. No way.
The Bengals re-signed Hendrickson. They pick up Green and then they pick up Swinson. I'm liking the Bengals.
Yeah, Hubbard retired.
There's a linebacker to the Seahawks. That's actually a need for them. So that's
holy shit.
Yeah.
Did they just take Luther who did the Broncos take 2 wide receivers? Or am I remembering the last draft? Because that would be insane if they got both those wide receivers.
They did.
That's insane.
They have a dynamite defense now. Well, assuming everyone's going to stay healthy.
That's nice, man. Bo Nix is going to have a lot of people to play with over there.
You got a lot of young guys rising on that.
Schmert Turner.
And then in 2 years, when they are free agents, they'll have so much money that there won't be a free agent on their team that they can't pay. Let's just put it that way. So,
the Chiefs are taking Charles Grant right here.
Charles Grant.
Wow, that's
not familiar.
He's William and Mary, another D2 guy. I do like him though.
I like him too, but I hear he needs some development for sure. He ain't starting on day one, dude. That's
There's
what I
Alfred Collins to the Chiefs. They must have traded up or something.
I mean, that's pretty nice. Wow, and Alfred Collins. That's nice.
Oh, Marion.
Judkins, there you go. Thank you. Okay, so there you go. Judkins is one of my top 3 running backs in this draft.
Albert Collins?
Right behind O'Marion and Genty.
Oh, look. Omar Norman Lott. Now, Lott, is that any relation?
No.
I highly doubt it, but,
But we like the name on the jersey, though.
Can you drop the first part of your name to the hyphen, please?
That's one of his
when's the draft?
20th? No, that's the
24th,
20th.
right?
24th, yeah.
Oh, the 24th.
24th to the 27th.
These are the guys still on the boards.
Oh, okay.
Still on the board.
It's way too early for my list, my short list, but my long list at running back, I've got like 14 guys that are, I'm thinking, expecting like third round.
like that at running back.
I got to narrow it down. But
Running back, I have like 15, bro.
of course, like Johnson from Iowa is going too high. Smith from SMU is probably going to go too high.
Oh, no, I don't.
Giddens, Kansas State.
Now, didn't the Colts already take a tight end?
I only have like 11 running backs that I like.
McNiner
I have
from
like
Cincinnati,
15.
Harris from Eastern Carolina, Sampson from Tennessee, Allens from Syracuse, Major from Minnesota, Anderson Jr., Brox, Cooper, James from Oregon.
No, they didn't.
Just
come on,
man.
Colts took a damn tight end.
Man, smoke with
me.
man.
Reasons to look more into them.
Harold Penny Jr. to the Seahawks. There's David Walker right there going to the Chargers.
Oh, good pick.
Oh, there's Makuba. LA Rams. Oh, no.
Wow, that's nasty, bro.
Deion Walker to the freaking Jags.
Whoa,
good?
Hold on. Did David Walker just go before Deion Walker, or am I just seeing double? No,
you're not seeing double. David Walker
I could
just
definitely
went.
see that happening. 100%.
Yo, and Texas gets Trapillo too. That's awesome. I love it.
I would be ecstatic about that Jackson Slater pick for the Ravens from
Slater's
State.
He's a tough mother effer, bro.
Yeah, he's the right size to move into guard too, and he's got a lot of potential.
Thicker than a Snicker.
A lot, man. There are a lot of like 6'8"
guys.
Him
as a guard. They have him listed as a guard here.
Yeah.
What? Why? Or does he have?
Yo,
like...
I love it. Judkins went before Henderson,
that's
and I told
6'3",
him
311. That is perfect size for a guard. Like, look perfect.
Kenny, that's what's gonna happen.
Yo, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna.
You see what happens, Kenny?
Bro. Because I was in a room with somebody who had like 64,000 followers, and they were talking shit on me, and I'm like, I'm telling you, they're like, oh.
the Chiefs double up on the tight end spot, huh?
Came back in this draft. I'm like, he's the second best running back on Ohio State, bro.
That's fine. Gunnar Helm, I'm not sold on.
Look at
he's all right. I don't.
He's got
Schlesinger. That's going late for Schlesinger, I think.
The Gatson, the Gatson tight end. Leave. Have you checked him out yet? The Syracuse guy.
I like Milrow to Miami.
Oh, yes, actually. He's a big riser, actually, on my boards currently.
Wow, we got another offensive line.
He's actually, legitimately, he's the first tight end on the list for my long list.
Oh, God, Dylan Gabriel.
The tight ends don't have much. Gatchin from Syracuse, of course, Miami Arroyo, Taylor from LSU, Latu from Washington, Bannon Jr. is going to go too high. Ferguson from Oregon actually.
Would the Jaguars take Cam Scatterbo when they could take Trevor Etienne?
And then a lot of guys. What is it? There's an Ole Miss guy, a kid from USC, and then specifically blocking, there's a kid from Minnesota that I'm keeping.
Savion. He's awesome, bro. Savion is
he's got big potential.
He is awesome, dude. You see how he looks on the field?
Now that 6 touchdowns, I mean, his size alone that could make him a red zone threat, but
he's a yak guy.
Talk about his vertical here.
Mm-hmm. He's
yak
a great wide receiver, honestly. The fact that he's just valued so low.
And if you see him on the field, he's like lanky, man, and like he looks like he's bigger than everyone at 6'4".
He's got the prototypical size that you want in an X.
Again, just reminding all viewers, this is the simulator doing its thing. We didn't make a pick.
Yeah, we're just commenting on the sim.
Hey, Kyle McCord going to Arizona. I would be ecstatic for that.
That reminds me of Jake Plummer.
Kyle's got some issues he's got to fix. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yo,
but
Tez
the kid's got potential.
I'm out on the Tez Johnson. That guy's gonna get killed out there.
Hey Kenny, did you hear about our kicker? They said they're gonna do competition for the field goal kicker.
I hope so, bro.
So when's my
said.
tryout?
Yeah.
When's my tryout for the Niners kicker job?
I'll take
Why
that
not?
job. Yeah.
I can kick it like 30 yards and tops. That's it.
A lot of our football
Lusso
fields still have
Caldwell,
to be
huh?
open
Jamari
after the
Caldwell.
summer.
I like that guy.
Nah, I can't kick that far either.
Really? Not
Dude,
30?
I don't know if
No
I've ever told you
sacks.
this story, Corona, but when I played
Whole
semi-pro
ton of
football,
red.
our first home game, I went to warm up with our kicker, and I was out
Yeah.
there barefoot kicking like 40. I never missed from 40 yards. When we backed it up
Oh,
to 50,
hell yeah.
I hooked him right. But I
Yeah.
also don't know how to kick a football technically,
Right.
so none of my kicks were end over end. I was just blasting them, total full resistance, straight forward. But like I
Heck
said,
yeah.
for 40 yards, I never missed. That was
30
barefoot.
30 is the longest I
You
ever
kick
made.
it barefoot,
Like,
Barefield?
Yeah, I was out there barefoot, just blasting.
Heck
My
yeah.
teammates in the
Heck
end
yeah.
zone were
And
cheering
that's
me on.
lefty.
You like that guy from the Waterboy, that movie when he kicks it barefooted? Remember that movie?
I've
Water
joked
boy.
with Sponge about this, and I want to make a series. I'm the Uncle Rico of kicking, like Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite. I can throw a football over the mountain.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
telling you,
hell
boys,
yeah.
I can kick that ball over a mountain.
Oh, hell yeah.
Watch me.
There's another guy. I need to watch tape on this kid.
Oladeo went to the high school right around the
He's
corner.
got
Right?
big potential. He looked really good at the combine and the drills.
57
supposedly-
tackles.
Elk Grove
Especially
is
a
like
lot
2
of
miles
coaches
from here.
like what he was saying, like they like what he was saying. Like the coaches like him. What they say.
I went back through my combine notes to like kind of solidify who were my risers in every position group, but I missed out on
I
like.
wish he would have.
Kind of looks like Carcast.
But Oladejo was the guy that looked really good at drills.
What did you say, Kenny?
He looks like Carcast, doesn't he? I thought he did.
Wow.
Got the same face.
I thought his name was something else.
Oh, Catcast?
Yeah, Catcast.
That's what I hear people say.
Apparently, it starts with a C now.
Uh-oh. God damn it, I'm dropping everything.
Arroyo from Miami's going to make some team very happy.
What in the
Arroyo better
living?
than Restrepo, I'll tell you that much. And
What's
Restrepo
going
got
on? What's going on, McNiner?
Who is this?
Hey,
Yeah, who's that?
Allen is one of the best pass catching and pass blocking running backs in this entire draft class.
LaQueen.
1,000%.
That's what I'm looking for when I see running backs. I want to see
Who's that guy?
block.
16 rushing touchdowns.
When I mentioned earlier my long list of running backs, I mentioned the kid from Syracuse. This is who I was referencing.
Nice.
If he goes to the right team, he'll blend in so perfectly.
Levi, do you like Damian Martinez? I do. I don't think a lot of people
He's
do.
got big potential, but he got 14 other guys already.
He made it on the list. I like him, and I also like that his last name is Martinez. I must support him.
I know he does have
So
some
how-
good numbers, though.
How many freaking mock drafts are we going through here?
Thousands.
Still
We're just going through
one.
this is
Yeah.
just one.
Jordan James
Now,
from Oregon's got some good
2
numbers.
I'm
running
so
backs
sick.
in a row. Really simulator.
I cannot wait till this fucking draft's over. I'm so sick of everybody
Jalen Lane.
Excited for it.
fucking mock drafts. That's all they're doing now because there's nothing to do.
That's exactly it, Tony.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do. Now,
Nothing to
keep in
fucking
mind,
talk
I still got my Saturday night series, but
Yeah, but these
And
guys
I do
also-
that
do
every year.
two a
so I don't
day.
care.
These people are
There's
doing
not going to be
drafts a-
another real wave of free agency anytime soon because technically, I think it's June 2nd is the cutoff that no matter how they left their team, it doesn't matter towards comp picks. So
Bro,
teams
no.
are pretty established at this point for their draft plans, and they're turning their attention to the draft with less than a month left. So we're not going to get free agents and signings very much till June.
Ew,
So
that pick.
nothing to talk about.
That's a
I'm
terrible
excited.
pick.
I would love to go to Green Bay to go get this draft. Baltimore's trying to host the draft.
Oh, who's that? USC.
I'm not feeling this guy at all. This is a local pick. I hate when they do that.
Yeah.
I don't just want guys from 20 miles from North Cal. Like, come on, dude. So stupid. I know that's not 20 miles. I'm just saying, like, they always pick these guys that are like close. I don't like it. This guy's not a good.
I mean,
center.
Monheim ain't bad though.
He's not great either. He ain't gonna be starting. I mean, it's this 5th round, so I understand.
Are you kidding? He'll be starting next year.
Oh, great.
I really want that Elijah Robert kids from SMU. He's going to be a tweener.
Oh look,
I think
the
he'd be
Jets
more of a
picked
3-4
the kicker.
Pat Bryant and Trevor Etienne went in the 5th round. I think there's no way they're there after the 3rd round. There's no way.
If anybody gets a kicker in the 3rd round, I'm gonna kick them in the
Right
nuts.
up Todd Joyner is what I'm talking about, bro.
I feel like Baltimore has been missing that 3-4 in that. So, like in that 3-4, your nose tackle, true fucking run stuffer, eats double teams. The other defensive end's got to have pass rush potential, but again, really strong run defender. That
Q-Rob,
final left
that's
end
one of
for
my-
the system's got to have the most pass rush potential out of them all. And I want someone, man. Like,
Now he went to the Eagles, Kenny.
Q is definitely one of my sleepers, bro.
yeah, he's got potential for sure.
There's Damian Martinez.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, if you get Damian Martinez in the 5th, I feel like that's a good pick, man.
I feel like the name McLeod came.
Woo! Look at this boy. Look at this mamma
He's
jamma.
good. I like that kid. He went to the Eagles too, right?
All right, let me.
I like him better
Dawkins,
than Michael Williams.
I don't like for one reason. He worked out with the defensive tackles instead of the edge players at the combine. So he was getting praised constantly. Oh, look how quick he is, look how fast he is. It's because he was out there with guys that were 50 pounds on average heavier than him.
Yeah.
And the next, there were
What's up,
4 other edge
What's
players
up,
that weighed
Teradon?
heavier.
Teradon's in the house.
So this is one of those ones he chose the wrong group to work out with to try to look better, and I didn't like that just in general.
I mean,
I criticized the commentators for not picking up on it.
They're sleeping
Then
on the
they
Dave.
switched the commentators after day 1. They switched that guy out, which I thought was hilarious.
It's me, man, Dave.
What?
You ever saw that sketch by Cheech and Chong? It's like, who's this? It's Dave, man. Let me in. He's like, I
What are you
got the
talking
stuff.
about?
He's like, what stuff? There's no Dave here, man. No, I'm not
Dave's
saying.
not
look,
here,
I am
man.
Dave,
Is what he
man.
says.
What does he say?
Sorry, guys, I got that pineapple.
You guys doing something funny.
They actually used to be. You'd never seen Cheech and Chong there?
Yeah, the
David?
movie Cheech.
Yeah, they used to have records before they
Yeah.
had videos.
You know, the Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here.
You
That's
know.
Oh, okay.
No, man, I'm
Alright.
Dave.
Now the reason that's actually my gamer tag on Xbox, believe it or not.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's no Dave here, man. I
Oh.
am, man.
My original Xbox tag was called Sticky Fingers.
What's up, Chad? How you doing,
I'm
Chad?
going to Halo
Dude,
games.
you gotta be kidding. The rate look.
Hey,
Sticky
I
fingers
think
like
about it.
Onyx. Sticky fingers.
I took a bunch of guys that were talking shit, and we went to a
Lunch?
shoddy sword match. And I literally looked at him and said, "I'm not going to use the shotgun or the sword. I'm going to beat you with just sticky grenades." And
Kyle
I did
Williams, no
exactly
way.
that. And after that, I changed my name to Sticky Fingers and went on.
Hey, I want to draft Kyle Williams
Kyle's
just
not
as
gonna be there in the 6th round, bro. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Hey,
I still want
he's
to
got-
draft him just to see the Niner
No,
Empire.
Chad.
blow
That's who
up
No,
for a
Chad.
minute.
Cam Ward
He
used to
flashed
throw-
all my numbers, actually. He's
before.
on my long list for wide receivers.
Kiner's a beast too. I love that.
Yeah, he's
This guy drops to the 6th round, my ass.
I'm pretty sure that's the guy that got run over by Mike Green at the Super Bowl.
Damn, he was.
Yeah,
Was.
that's the guy. Yeah.
Wait, no,
His
I thought it
draft
was
stock.
no. It was Connerly, but Connerly was on the wrong side that he normally plays. As well.
Was it?
Yeah, but Connerly, I mean, he got manhandled by a few people at the Senior Bowl. If you ask me, it wasn't one guy. I can't believe no one took Kiner. If Kiner's on UDFA, we're grabbing him.
Oh yeah, he would be a strong grab. Like one of those guys I wouldn't let it get out of the draft.
There's the guy, Ahmad Hassanin. Isn't that the guy from Cairo, Egypt?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He's going to become the first ever Egyptian-born player.
Hey,
drafted.
it's North African. All right?
9.5 sacks. That's production. 48 tackles.
Yeah, dude, look at
I'll
this.
tell you this:
Hey,
if
look
you
at
want
that,
a
this is the
kid
thing.
that's got a great mentality, a hard worker, and wants it, this is your kid. Like motor and motivation. Yeah, I would tag his file with in a sense.
And he doesn't have to go see the pyramids and do shrooms like Aaron Rodgers. He'll be.
I have a feeling he could be a Raven in a sense. Smith, our pass rush specialist coach who ran the hoop drill at the combine, was the dude that got him all hyped up before the drill that went viral. If you've seen the video.
Oh shit, Egyptian Lover, I love that.
So,
CJ West to the Ravens.
What a great record that shit is. A great record.
Hey, I've drafted into the Ravens quite a bit. So
Tommy, you don't know the Egyptian Lover?
A longer beam to the Ravens.
What?
Let's go.
You gotta look up Egyptian Lover. I think it was early
Longer
80s,
beam.
late
You know what
70s.
kind of name that sounds like, right?
What's just really funny is he actually does have some of the longest arms in this cornerback draft class, so it really fits.
Mexican American.
Not the longest, but he's like top 5 if I'm not mistaken.
Guacamole.
He's
in my
smiling because he knows that he's got a longer beam.
Hey,
Dang, he does have long arms for being 5'11", though.
second best player coming out of Rutgers this year. Maybe the third.
Let me see if I have that.
We got Holland Pierce has been rising up.
Yeah,
draft.
Pierce is 2, and Manangai, in my opinion, is number 1. The running back, Manangai.
Simeon
Mafia.
Barrow Jr., huh? Who's this
Blue.
guy?
Carson Vincent, sleeper alert.
Decent pass rush skills, 30 tackles.
Look at that smile, bro. Serious right now. He's like, let's go.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah, he made him smile, I think.
He's like a
Kinda
good.
scary. He's like, smile, okay.
Yo, Carson
That was-
Vincent. Look
the
up
other
Carson
guy.
Vincent. guys.
I'll eat your daughter. That's what he's saying.
David, go to Carson Vincent, please. This guy's like a little bit of a sleeper here.
Yeah. By the way, the cornerbacks, the top 5, I messed that up. It's
Oh,
Porter,
goddamn.
Iowa State's number 1. Frazier, the UTS kid, who's actually got a lot of like
6'7".
photo size. And then a Nebraska kid, Rebel Jr., and then as their
34 and a half.
Dude, what are you
Okay,
doing with your
now-
bench?
Let's
Penny,
go.
remember-
Tie the game up.
That bench sucks, bro. I gotta be honest with you.
Now, folks, remember
bro.
the reason we talk
could do
about
that.
arms so
I could do
much is
14 to
we-
225.
I was just gonna
I'll be
tell you,
honest with
I can do at least 7. I could do at least 7. So 14 is a disaster, son.
Yeah, like
He
I said,
can hit the weight room.
You better
I
hit
can-
the do some chest flies, brother. Come on now.
Oh my
what's
god.
his weight, bro?
Oh my gosh.
314.
Well, hold on. At least he does have kind of longer arms, and I'm
Yeah,
again,
no, the rest
as a
is-
guy that's got long arms, it's harder for us to bench. Like,
But listen, the bar
Dude,
is
look at his
120.
span,
Usually the
Levi.
bar is usually
84
120,
and
bro.
pretty
You got
much
nothing
3
on
quarters.
each side, and the
can't
bar is
believe-
120. So
I can't
at least-
believe Apex Jack,
yeah,
the Cowboys fan,
he's
is in
probably
our
got a hard
chat.
time benching with that.
Oh no!
he's gonna
Boo.
get pushed around at 6'7".
Cowboys are bad.
Basketball player.
And I'm telling you, I did my hand measurements the other day.
Too.
He's
my
got 10
goodness.
and 1/4 hands. I've got 10-inch hands.
Yeah.
Like I did my measurement the other day to check.
Yeah,
So,
but for his whatever they're saying, it's good for him.
yeah,
Let's
I'm
go,
240. I'm a
baby.
linebacker.
Maybe.
Hell yeah. Oh man.
I'm actually trying to get my
Carolina.
arm measurements.
From
What
North
are you
Carolina.
watching, David?
Oh my bad.
No, what are you
Dodger
watching
game.
now? You watching the
McNiner.
basketball?
McNiner,
No, I'm watching the Dodger game.
McNiner, we have a Cowboys fan. Damn.
Oh shit! Is it crazy guy?
No, it's Apex. You don't.
Oh,
want
okay. Manangai, hell yeah.
Jay Higgins, that linebacker. Here we are in the 7th, and they're taking a linebacker finally.
This is
Two
a weak.
running
This is
backs.
a
It's
very,
like-
very, very, very weak linebacker class.
I mean, yeah.
Well, the reason I'm saying this is our defense has pretty much been gutted, and this mock draft board has them picking like 2 running backs. Huh? Yeah, come
Yeah.
on, dude.
Well, but
Hey,
you
what's
didn't
up,
do
fag? We got fag boy Cowboys fan in the chat.
I know.
Oh,
When's the
that
last
guy?
time you beat us, though, clown?
Is Pluto a planet again?
Apparently, we
You
have
had the same amount of fucking Super Bowls, but we whooped your ass in the playoffs twice.
I
No,
hope
he's a
And I don't
Chiefs
think
fan,
Dak-
Tommy. He's a
Huh?
Chiefs fan,
Kansas City
Tommy.
does get Theo Weiss. That would be nice for them. A disaster.
He's a Chiefs fan?
No, that's
No,
crazy
no, no.
guy. This is
Oh,
Apex.
Crazy girl, go back to your fucking. It's past your bedtime, girl.
Okay,
Fuck
here's
out
the
of
guy
my
you're
chat.
talking about.
Before I put your ass in fucking timeout.
Where's Papa J tonight?
Were you even
He said
born
two-
then?
He said 2016 and 17, Tommy.
He wasn't even born then.
Hold on,
How did he
what?
know?
What is this?
Girl, you weren't
What's
born then,
2016 and
bitch.
2017?
The Cowboys beat us.
Damn.
Girl.
Yeah, okay. You realize that's 8 years ago, right?
That's
Actually,
all.
more than that.
My heart wasn't full of cholesterol then.
That's 8 years ago. Like
That's a long time.
That's 8 years.
you haven't beat us in years.
Give me 8 years back. I'd be in semi-pro ball.
We went 6-11 last year. We sucked and we still beat you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn. Cowboys fans.
That's all good, Apex Jack. I'm just talking shit too.
Rain.
Don't worry.
That's funny.
Don't worry. The Eagles will beat the Cowboys.
I think we need a football team named the Celtics, in my opinion.
No, we need a football team, the Boston Celtics and the Lakers.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Change the Rams to the Lakers.
Damn, James.
Damn, Apex.
Apex, if you're not subbed to Korey Davis, Apex, please sub to Korey
I know,
Davis.
Hey, hold on a second.
What about
Were you
McNiner?
alive when Chernobyl exploded? I'm just wondering. Now, actually, it was like 10 years after that, I think. I don't. When did Chernobyl explode? It was the mid 80s. I remember that. I was a kid in school when I heard about it.
By the way, I went and measured my arm. Had my girlfriend help me measure my arms. About 32 1/3 inches. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, so you'd be a guard.
I've got.
There's no way you could play tackle.
Crazy juice.
See, Jalen McLeod's got longer arms than me in this draft class.
Tommy.
Damn, Tyreen Powell's got
Dodgers
34
just tied it.
arms. That's
Huh?
wild.
Hey, everyone, sub to
Dodgers
Korey
just-
Davis.
Dodgers
and
just tied it right now.
McNiner.
Say
Unsub
what?
McNiner, sub to Korey Davis.
They tied the game. Oh, I put it in the pirate chat.
Dude. Yeah,
about
get me
the
back down to
Niners,
194. I'll be
What
stuck
is
there
everyone
for the rest
hating
of my
Niners?
life.
That's the point.
If I just made like 10 shorts, I would pass you, David.
Spongy,
Shorts are really where it is at.
Spongy, your
Yeah.
best friends in the chat, the Cowboys.
At least the edge players,
Which
most of them
one?
have longer arms than me. So. But that's my mold. I'm a linebacker, tight end. Tight ends don't have long arms.
No, John.
Oh, damn. Wait, my bad. You ain't one since.
Oh, we got longer beams.
Apex.
I'd rather have a long
I know it hurts that both your division rivals were in the NFC West,
Right
NFC
there, Tommy.
Championship.
Tommy,
And in
right
one
there in the
year-
chat.
Right back at you.
Okay.
Damn, he was alive then?
I mean, it's the same thing. You know, it's like.
He was tap dancing, or is that when he was acting? Because he wasn't a rapper yet.
Jaden Daniels in his first year has gotten farther than Dak in his whole career. That's pathetic. That
Tupac
is
good boy.
pathetic.
Tupac was a good boy. He was a good kid. He was not.
He's a better actor than Ice-T, that's for sure.
He's a great actor. Above
Dude,
the
Ice-T is
Tommy,
fucking terrible. I
Above
cannot
Rim-
watch this guy act.
Tommy,
How I feel
Juice,
about a
Above
lot
the
of
Rim,
actors
two of his
now.
best movies.
No, I like Juice. I used to come up and watch that
Hold
one.
on a second. What about Ice Cube? I mean, in Friday. it
He's
was
a good
like-
actor.
Yeah, he's a good
Yeah,
actor. I just don't
okay.
like him as much as I like Tupac.
Tupac's great.
Yeah,
Did you see that movie with him and Tim Roth? What the hell's the name of that one? Where they were trying to kick
In the-
heroin.
In the Cut or something like that?
I don't know if it's still open, but in Charleston,
That's a
South
great
Carolina,
movie.
there
I
used
think Tupac and Ice Cube's in WA, no?
No.
to be Tupac was
No, not Tupac. Tupac was in.
Tupac
Wait,
was
Tupac was it?
Digital Underground he was in.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Underground. Yeah, Underground.
Digital Underground.
NWA was Tim Dog, right? It was Tim Dog, Eazy-E, Ice Cube, and who else?
No, MC
Yeah,
Ren.
I think so,
Ren.
Tom.
MC Ren,
you're-
Dr. Dre, Yella.
Tim's bark was loud, but his bite wasn't vicious. No.
All right.
I was talking about Tupac, Above the Rim, and Juice. Two of the best movies, period, that Tupac.
Oh,
did.
hell yeah. Juice.
All right, back to
I like
football.
that
Remember,
movie.
this is a football channel. So back
Oh,
to football.
sorry.
So
Yeah.
in all seriousness,
I
where do we
didn't even
the
see Above the
49ers
Rim.
What, dude? Go watch
the
Above the Rim.
49ers being this year, right?
Free.
So you got us in third place.
And you got
really have no idea. Now, the odds makers actually have us as odds favorites to win the division.
Hell yeah, we're winning the division. Who else will win the division?
Does this make any sense? But at the same time, I honestly believe what's happened this offseason was planned.
McNiner, did you hit that 200 yet?
Wow, get on, kid. That's terrible.
Well, if people stop unsubscribing, I would be.
Hey, what up, get on?
Oh.
Definitely be gone.
I'm at 196 right now, probably 195. Just because someone's hating.
Good.
Oh, man.
I don't care.
What's up, get on, kid?
I just want to point out Michael's son is now in the chat. So
No, you're going to the Super Bowl. Get on, kid. You're going to the Super Bowl.
With Aaron Rodgers will not last a full season in the AFC North. Mark my words.
Did he sign with the Pittsburgh Steelers or what?
Not yet, but they're saying that it's like basically done in a sense.
Damn, what he's waiting for? Like a big bonus paycheck or yeah.
Steelers are not going 2-. No, come on.
Look,
I don't think that's even possible.
He's waiting for his hallucinogens to get by the tariffs so he can actually.
That's not even possible.
Oh.
I'd be surprised Aaron Rodgers makes it past week 4.
If they get Aaron Rodgers, they'll take Jackson Dart if he's available.
So then it depends who's the backup, and
Jalen Milroe.
Again, are they gonna? They need to draft a quarterback. They need to draft some running backs.
Well, they have Mason Rudolph, who Myles Garrett isn't allowed to set.
Wide receiver position. They need a.
That's why he stayed there. That's why he stayed there.
Just when Freiermuth gets hurt, they've got
Chad.
Aging defensive players. Like,
hey man, you guys got 6. I wouldn't worry about it, man.
Listen,
but if they draft well, which
you too, get old kid.
Sanity. The Steelers drafted really well the past 2 years.
Yeah, he's a Steeler.
Hold on a second. There's only 17 games.
If they continue to draft well, they'll be.
My mom in a wheelchair.
Dang, that's hard.
I'm pretty sure.
Kid is very harsh on his team. He's very critical.
No, they're going to the Super Bowl.
No. They'll have a winning record, and that's about it. That's what they always do every year.
Let me ask you, I'll throw a football, put middle finger on the laces or ring finger? New school or old school?
Okay, so
you're right.
I did a mock draft myself. Of course, I have Cam Ward going number 1. But at pick 35, I did it 2 rounds. So I'm going to just go team by team who I drafted for each team.
Oh, great.
For the Titans, Cam Ward and Emeka Egbuka. Let me just go to the Commanders. I drafted Donovan Ezeraku and Alec Ayomanor, the receiver from Stanford.
Stanford, where every football player's kid goes to college.
Tampa, I have Jade Barron and Schwessinger, the linebacker. The Seahawks, I have Colston Loveland, Jaden Higgins, and Jonas Avaianiga. The Niners, I have Kelvin Banks and Donovan Jackson, so 2 linemen.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
That's true.
Yeah. I have the Steelers taking Shador Sanders.
Ooh.
I have the Eagles with Walter Nolan and JT Tuimoloau.
That's true, Chad. The Stanford just hired a former.
No, I'm not no Rams fan. Hell no.
You know who the GM of that Stanford program is, right?
Yeah.
Rudolph give you a nice Christmas. He did.
I'm telling you, a ton of kids go there. That athletes' kids always go to Stanford. It's like a thing.
The funny thing
I
about
drafted Travis Hunter and Jackson Dart.
The funny thing about that hiring, it's a 1-year thing, and so the Stanford has like a 300, basically 1 whole year to find the right coach, and so he's just there as the placemat for a while. It's dumb. They should keep him. He's not bad. He's not a bad coach. Mike Cal, we still got Wilcox, dumbass. He's not bad, but he's not good.
Yeah. I can't do it, man. I can't throw the new school way with the ring finger on the laces. It feels so fucking weird.
Yep.
He's like hanging out over here with me.
Dang, Tommy, you work in that chair, buddy. Like,
You can hear it?
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this chair is pretty noisy. But it's awesome. It's new too.
So you know, out of all the stuff going on, the owners' meetings are happening. We didn't talk about that, right?
Did you hear about
So
the
John
changing of
Lynch
the rules?
revealed at the owners' meeting. You ready? Absolutely nothing.
I knew it.
He didn't say anything he hasn't already said.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the report, Kyle Shanahan going, I think Jake Brendel played pretty. Oh, yeah. So when he's out there not picking up the blitz and, you know, there's free runners going at Purdy, he played pretty good, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like, what are you seeing? You know?
Papa, don't fuck.
And then I see these people like reporting, oh, well, if you look at this matrix and you look at just this, it's like, no, don't pick your stats and make it, you know, just I'm going to prove my point. I'm going to pick all these stats that prove my point, but I'm not going to look at the real things and actually watch the game and watch how bad he is. You know, like, screw that. Like PFF, we this guy did pretty good. PFF even says he sucks. Okay. Mm-hmm. So it's like all you people that are defending him, he sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know who the who's gonna replace him.
I know
that knows the play that can.
Let's go. Tommy just won the game. My bad.
Show Gambly.
It has the Patriots taking Armand Membo at number 4.
Ah, man.
It has...
Did you just do one?
No. Actually, hold on. I'll present it.
Yeah, all right. Scroll up, Spongy. Who did we end up with?
This one's Eric Edholm, who just released his, I guess, recently as well.
Kelvin Banks.
Yeah.
Now, and that's the thing is all these mock draft simulators having us taking an offensive line. Do they not realize that we're taking a defensive lineman here?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's what the 49ers do. Look at the past. Ooh, look. Again, that safety. I'm telling you, it's a foregone conclusion, Levi.
What?
I mean, every time I took him to our mock draft for weeks, I'm like, it's just so hard to pounce on him. Like, ooh.
There's no way. You know what? He could fall that. He could fall to 32.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think so, because everybody's talking about him.
He might. Omar Hampton, huh? Jackson Dart to the Giants.
TC. He says if that happens, he's going to go to MetLife and riot.
Hey, it will.
Huh?
What the?
Oh,
there we go.
Judkins, huh? Man, I love him. Quishon Judkins, he's good.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna. They'd be a great fucking.
For the Bears, though.
But that's kind of high, though.
Here we go. Offensive lineman
Donovan Jackson.
Well, that's the thing is he's versatile.
Interior,
this guy's versatile.
Yeah. You know what? I like that pick because the second round freaking DTs aren't that good.
4 or 3 out of the 4 picks there, Ohio State Buckeyes. Judkins, Donovan, and then the pick after him, Trayvon.
The Luck Eyes, you can't go wrong with the Luck Eyes as O linemen. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I'm back. My brother's calling me.
Yeah,
all right.
Tylee Williams is a
right,
stud,
buddy.
dude. He's like 320 to 340.
Fuck the Dodgers.
Yeah.
I like Morrison a lot.
I don't see
Jim Morrison?
Yeah.
Great.
Shout out Val Kilmer.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
And then if
Or
they
Bassett.
go like defensive line and then
65.
edge and defensive
Caleb
line,
Johnson
edge,
to the Broncos would be so big.
Oh, Tommy, I'll show you my Mystic heated wine bottle. Hold on.
The Chargers, great pick. Alexander.
Mystic
Man, that would-
heated.
Yeah, Mystic heated.
That would be rough.
From the Jim Morrison song?
Hey, I would be ecstatic.
Oh, okay.
I would be ecstatic about that. Second round.
Oh, there he is.
I was listening to the Doors all day at work today.
Levi.
Well, I was on the Doors radio.
Yeah, but do you like the non-played on the radio songs, or do you just like the radio songs?
But
Because I only like
No. I put it on Spotify. Like I just put in a song I want to hear by the Doors, and it just plays like shit, and then whatever it wants.
Oh. Was it just a 2-round mock?
I think so.
Looks
I
like
love Peace Frog.
Oh, Morrison Hotel.
Yeah.
My favorite is "Waiting for the Sun" is the Doors' best album in my opinion. Period. Then The Soft Parade.
Really?
Hell yeah! It's like blues and jazz and disco.
I didn't tell you guys. I got ducked at lunch the other day.
Yeah, you did. What the duck?
You got ducked?
Yeah, someone threw a duck at him, and they yelled "duck."
I actually got attacked by a pelican marshalling in a plane once.
A pelican? A New Orleans
Well,
pelican?
the one I actually have now, it has sunglasses and it's blue. But this is what I mean. I have a Jeep. It's a Jeep.
Oh, I was about to say you're a Jeep guy.
You see the rubber duckies?
But they're not all in a row.
It says you got ducked. See? You got ducked. That's what the tag says.
Plátano
So now
Bonito's
it's like
here.
I was like, dang it! Since I got ducked, I went out and I got a bag of these.
Hey,
And literally on the way home, I hit 2 unsuspecting people with
I'm a 49er
Jeeps.
fan.
You know,
What are you doing?
Oh boy!
That's Plátano Bonito. That's my dude.
I need one of those.
Yo, Plátano Bonito. That's my dude.
it was fun. It was funny. Literally, a lady walked up to me in the drive-thru and says, "You've been like here. I'm gonna duck you." I was like, "Damn!" Like,
I would have been like, how much is that gonna cost me?
Like, holy moly!
So you're running home and a woman wants to duck you. What do you do?
I see that Jeep driving down my road.
But yeah, so I bought like a 30-pack of them, and now I'm like, if I see a Jeep sitting there all by itself, it's like, all right. So you walk up and you like either put it in the door handle so it won't fall out, or you use the rubber band and you tie it to the door handle. It's one of the two. But yeah, I ducked two unsuspecting people on the way home today.
It's like
One of them I saw ducks in their dashboard, and they had the tags on them. I'm like, yep, they're ducking people. So I ducked them. I made sure I ducked them.
I'm ducking in duck, bro. No ducking way. They're gonna duck me.
If someone threw a duck at me, I'd be like, "What the duck?"
I bet you're
It's
just all quack.
It's weird. It's like people with Volkswagen bugs. They get like the rubber bugs, and that you get bugged. There was another one. And I'm just not aware because I don't own it. But
so that's why people with
like ladybugs
get a bunch of micro condoms.
Oh man. The only thing I have in my car is a
that's
shotgun.
something I can start doing. I can start
You see
like
a jacked
boom,
up truck,
right on the door handle. Not the driver's side though, the passenger side. That way the lady's getting it. She's like, "Hey, what's this?"
Trying to holler at me.
If you're ever just trying to start shit with your bros, you just buy a bunch of hair ties and then randomly throw them in their cars on their floorboards on the passenger side.
I love
Wait for the girl to get in the car. This isn't my fucking hair tie.
Uh-oh.
Good times with the boys.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the dead zone. What else is going on other than Karen Rogers? Sitting in a dark closet waiting for him to lose his hallucinogens to come through the tariffs.
Mm-hmm.
Then he'll sign his contract.
Rumor has that his ayahuasca dealer was Venezuelan. So
Rumor has it.
Rumor has it. Rumor has it. Hey, rumor has it. Actually, it's not a rumor; it's fact. CG was blocked by Grant Cohn today.
Just today?
What?
Yeah.
Who CG was?
Yeah, on Twitter, on X.
Oh, what's new? He got blocked by Jake Brindle too.
Well, that was a long time ago.
He gets blocked by everybody.
I blocked.
I love that video. He's like, "You cannot play center, bro. You suck."
I applied to an internship with all 30
So fun.
teams at all.
He's like, "You're a nice guy. Nothing personal, okay? You suck."
I'm hoping they'll contact me
Freaking
about
hilarious.
Get all your
Alfred Collins. That we did get a defensive lineman.
Yeah, it would be a great draft in my opinion. What I saw
Spiders
around
on the pond.
Alfred Collins is a dog. Donovan Jackson, versatility. Kelvin.
Oh,
Banks,
Spongy, you
Nick
freezing up?
I think it's. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is. There it is. You're back.
I thought Crackling Duck was Chinese.
Hold on a sec. I'm a big screen you so everyone can read it.
Terrence
Right, so we
Ferguson.
got Alfred Collins. Look at that. Well, still.
We'll get there in a second.
John Jay, I went to your channel.
There we go. Terrence Ferguson, tight end out of Oregon with the next pick. That's Kevin Winston Jr.
Thanks, Kenny.
Safety from Penn State. Kobe Bryant, the cornerback out of Kansas. Oh,
I can barely
can't
see
read
it.
that last two.
Yeah.
It's his East Coast Wi-Fi.
Spongy's there.
ITC's right. Philly has the worst Wi-Fi.
It's true.
Danny Stutzman with Q Robinson.
Can you quit fingering that?
From Washington State, a wide receiver.
Quit fingering your device.
Oh.
That's Sanders, the South Carolina kid. Team Sanders. It is. Man, I got my players. There's only one person I didn't get.
Oh, Corona's back.
Is he?
Yeah.
That would be an absolute great draft, honestly. Good wide receivers, good edge, good linebackers, corner.
No, you aren't. You mean plantain? Pretty plantain?
It means pretty banana. Pretty plantain.
Plantain.
Plantains.
Yes.
Plantain?
Plátano bonito.
Plantains. You can't eat them without cooking them because they taste. Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Latino, what the heck? Bonito. there was a center in last year's draft. I was looking at.
Domingo,
I think it was Nick Benito. No, that's a pass rusher for the Broncos. Nick Benito.
I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice. I would like. We're getting copyrighted.
Darn.
Yeah, don't get copyrighted.
Darn.
By the way, did we ever speak about our new sponsor, David? Did you tell everyone you're sponsored by Bet You Ass? Hey, everybody.
That's right, folks. You got to go to the website betusass.com and you got to bet your ass.
Yeah.
Like the tattoo bet or what?
I also have a sponsor.
Yeah.
I also have a sponsor. It's called Frogers.com. The worst.
Pumpkinheads.com.
That's not even funny.
Hell yeah, they are.
Stupid. That's hella dumb.
He said pumpkins.
Oh boy.
Yeah, pumpkins.
Pumpkins.
That's weak. Come on, that's hella weak, man.
You can do better.
Yeah, just put in David McNiner / you lose at Bet You Ass. You give us $100, we'll give you $1,000.
It would have been more funny if it was betyourassoff.com.
Yeah.
Why is it in my head still? I listened to it like 5 times today. Why? I learned it on guitar too. I'm like, I can't get the melody out of my head. Now I gotta play it.
Damn.
Why? Why that song though?
Make it happen.
That's funny. Well, since it's a slow night, I mean, do any of you guys got anything else you want to talk about?
No, I got to work tonight actually, so I'm good.
I'm
What do you mean you got to
you
work
do?
tonight?
Yeah, I still got to work.
Hey, when you're a man whore, the job never stops.
We keep on
The
grinding.
streets don't sleep. You
Kenny.
feel me?
When you get that text for your,
So I have to say about that.
when people want that mangina, you got to go.
You don't want that.
Yeah, yeah, baby, yeah.
You better wear that late text because you don't
Deuce
want that
Bigelow.
late text that I'm
Hey,
late
Kenny,
text.
are you saying that a lady friend needs
Oh,
to
it's the original Wayne lyric.
He says that he usually gets $10.
Damn, that's messed up.
Yeah, but for like 20 minutes.
That's over
like
that's for
$3
over
an
the pants.
That's
He's a gentleman.
I
don't need that money.
I do the recession special. That's what I do.
Hey, with them tax returns coming, you know what I'm saying? He's got that.
And I usually get a
Shit.
tip like $2.50 something.
Oh, Kitty.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't.
It's early tonight. I got some pizza in the oven actually.
Pizza.
DiGiorno. It's not delivery. It's
Oh, you
DiGiorno.
do? Is it DiGiorno?
It's from
Dude.
some fine folk.
By the way, if you do want a little piece of Kenny, it's www.platanobonito.org.
All right. Does anyone have anything going on for the rest of the week? I know Power 32 on
Jonathan.
Thursday. That's tomorrow.
Yeah, Thursday, 5 p.m. West Coast time, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're doing the best wide receivers of all time tomorrow at 5 p.m. West Coast.
I might watch it.
I got
Okay.
umpiring. I got umpiring tomorrow.
Yeah, just let me know when I'm coming on for the mock draft thing. you
That's
know.
not next week, but the weekend.
Okay, sweet. So, of course, the Saturday night mock
Did you hear
draft,
it?
we're all the way up to episode 10, which is 2 more than I did last year.
Right.
Well, smoke
Heck
my
yeah.
ass.
We're gonna
No,
keep
man,
it going until
And call you
until the draft, and
Heck yeah.
tune in to
That's
see who
right.
the mystery GM is.
You know, I've been saying that
Oh.
forever. Smoke my ass, and I got it from Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, wow.
Remember when
Oh,
he said
wow.
that?
Andy.
That's actually a good movie.
Andy.
That's a great movie.
Anyway,
I like Shawshank Redemption songs.
Before we sign off, I don't have an IG no more. I officially joined Twitter, so I said, "This is."
Oh,
Twitter.
come on.
Twitter
Yeah.
sucks.
So,
Fuck X, dude. I do not belong to X.
but
And you
everyone
know
has
why.
it, so
I don't
it
know.
makes sense.
Like we always say, F all 31 teams and always F the Rams.
Oh,
That's
God. I
right.
hate the
It's
Rams
always-
more than
it's
ever
as
now.
Korey Davis says,
Yeah.
it's go 49ers and F all 31 other teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck the Rams.